Big game. Who you know that got it behind the scenes like behind the O-line soon as the QB say hype. It's big game, big game. Analysis from the player's point of view. Injuries, big trades, player news. Yeah, sector competition, and he play with Tony Dungy. Better listen, I'm talking about Big Game Sports Buzz. Said everything you need and more. Yeah. Big Game Sports Buzz. I thought I told you once before. We call him Big Game James. Yeah, Big Game James. Big Game James.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Big Game Sports Buzz, where sports fanatics and pro athletes get together to talk about sports and everything around it. I am Jay Stoggs, the Buck Nerd. Let's go. And of course, I'm joined by the man, the myth, the legend. The reason why we even have the show called what it is today on this midterm Tuesday, Big Game James. What up, dude?
Well, I love how you say "let's go." It's like a little Scooby-Doo-ish, man.
Let's go.
I like that. Scooby-Doo. It's like Scooby-Doo meets Fat Albert somewhere in the middle. Like,
wow, Scooby-Doo meets Fat Albert.
Yeah, could you imagine what that would look like? Hey, Vilma, how you doing?
Hey.
Oh, but
I want to do something. Hey, you do know they do. They did the matchup. They did
really
do that. They did.
Oh, I'm about to go
Why
find
you
that one, dog. I know I sound like something wrong. It's not. I'm happy to be here, man. Having a good time. Thank y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody that's tuning in live. Hey, this is our first live show with 1,000 subs. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, now when y'all contribute to that super chat, we might be able to buy a sound machine.
What's wrong with this?
Hey, yeah, the human sound effects. Nah, bro, that's not it. But it's okay. You do your best.
We appreciate everybody being here, though. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and smash that bell so you know when Big Game Sports Buzz and Big Game Entertainment shows are on. Right? We have tonight Big Game Sports Buzz. Tomorrow we'll have Cowboys cutting up. We're trying to find some cheeseheads out there. They're a little lack right now. It's a little down in Pack Town. But absolutely,
you're right, Jay. Isn't it hard to find? You know, early in the season, they was talking big trash. Like even like when they beat my team, who's not doing great. But you know, that's another topic we're gonna talk about tonight in between the lines. But you're right, man. Hey, them teams start losing, them fans start packing it in, dog. They start hiding, they hibernate and stuff already. Hey, come out wherever you are. We need to see you, dog. Don't hide, don't run.
Let's talk ball. All we're doing is talking ball. It's going to be fun, I promise you. But hey, for tonight, on the 4 Downs college football playoff, is it blown up now? Is the SEC still the best conference that all the SEC people say that it is? Second down, fans overreacting, calling for love in Green Bay. Douche Dodgers, looking for you, bro. Third down, how do we feel about the Stros bang bang trash can winning the World Series? And of course, we got to talk about your former team, the Colts, hiring Jeff Saturday, not off the bench, but out of the TV analyst chair. Yo, make sure you tune in. It's going to be packed full. We got Between the Lines, Oh Hell No, and of course our top 5 tonight. Top 5 college basketball programs of all time. Let's go. Let's get started. So, of course, this weekend was such a crazy weekend in college football where 3 of your top 6 teams lost, including Alabama. And I'm going to be honest with you.
But Jay, not to cut you off like I do, so I apologize. They shouldn't have been in front of your Horned Frogs anyway. I don't think.
Not at all. Not at all. Look, when you look at this, and here's something that some people may not understand, right? And for those who don't get to go to this place often, you should still go sometimes, gentlemen. When you go to a barbershop, that is one of the best places to talk sports because everyone has an opinion, and of course. I go on a Friday night, and I usually go on a Saturday morning because I got the kid. But I'd say, hey, let's go on a Friday night. It's lively there, and who walks in? But of course, a Roll Tide Alabama SEC fan, and he tells me Friday night, "Oh, Alabama's gonna be fine. Alabama's gonna be fine. SEC best conference in the nation." Who walks in behind him but our Florida Gator guy, and tells me who's better than the SEC? Who's better? Who's better? So of course,
well, yeah. What was your answer, Jay? We want to know who's better than the SEC.
Here's let me put this caveat out here before we even get into that. 2 or 3 teams don't make a conference, especially in a conference of 16. Okay, we have 2 or 3 good teams in the conference of 16. How can you say the whole conference is better? Because they telling me that Vanderbilt can beat other teams in the nation. I said, stop it, don't do that.
That's a good point. I got you.
Okay, Missouri is not beating nobody. Stop it. Okay.
Now, Missouri's usually an okay program, though. Like,
stop it.
Missouri
they
is
weren't
usually
good
a
in
little
the
bit.
Big 12.
They're usually a little bit more.
SEC.
You forget about Chase Daniels, man, back in the day in the Big 12 with Missouri winning
Back
the Missouri, Big 12 champion. Okay, my bad. I gotta go back. Like, what I'm saying? I gotta go back.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's okay.
That's what I'm saying.
The Gary Pinkel days of Mizzou.
That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing now.
I'm trying to help.
Because that's what you have to do. Because so Alabama loses. Tennessee loses. Right.
But Tennessee loses to Georgia, and the Georgia Dogs are the defending national champions. So
true.
They didn't get beat by a cupcake. Not saying Tennessee got beat by a cupcake, but LSU was a 2-loss team that, no one expected anything out of.
Exactly. And here's what really got me about this was Clemson was even in talks of them being up there. Like, Clemson has been a fraud the whole. So I shouldn't see Clemson at all. But the fact that Alabama,
Clemson's been a fraud.
Clemson's been a fraud all season. Like, who they beat? Who do they beat? They have not looked impressive at all. At all. And their quarterback, God love him.
No,
the dude
DJ Ungalele Lulu is the biggest overrated hype of all, bro. Like, I hate saying that about any young man. Exactly. They living their dream, doing their thing. Sure. But let's call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
Because he's 6'5", Samoan, and 240 pounds, he was blown up and put on a pedestal and got the praise without ever really performing. And when he took over the reins at the quarterback helm at Clemson, he's been benched twice this year. He was supposed to be like the next second coming out in the league and being a pro.
Man,
shit, saying, come on, bro.
So I can't. That's why I'm saying they are a fraud, bro. I cannot get the fact that TCU was ranked behind them, and you asked. So I said that. So you asked the question of what's a better conference, and in my opinion, I have to say the Big Ten is a conference that is equal to the SEC.
Big Ten's overrated too, but you take out Michigan and Ohio State, who you got, and Penn State, who you got?
But see, that's 3 teams right there that you just said, right?
You can name 3 in the SEC.
Yes, 3 but I mean, after Alabama, Georgia, then who you got? Maybe LSU.
Alabama, Georgia, LSU, Ole Miss. Ole Miss is 8-1, bro. They're 8-1 this year. Tennessee this year is 8-1.
Ole Miss has not played anybody. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Who they played that's ranked? Like, TCU played 4 ranked teams in a row. 4 ranked.
All right, let's go to Ole Miss.
While they were ranked.
Let's go to Ole Miss's schedule.
Okay, that's fine. Let's do that.
Okay, so you take away the first 2 warm-up games, of course. Okay. Troy and Central Arkansas.
Sure.
Yeah, Georgia Tech, Tulsa, Kentucky, Vanderbilt, Auburn, LSU, Texas. Shut up, buff nerd. I'm not. Hey, man.
Let's go. Look, I'm saying that is what it is, dude. It is what it is. Yo, what up, my guy? Good to see you here.
Snowman in the morning, guys. Hey, make sure you checking Snowman out, man. He does some good stuff. He's all over YouTube, Facebook. He just launched a brand new show as well, man. So, hey, Snowman, put your link in the chat so we can go ahead and share that for you as well, man. But y'all
for sure.
You know,
Glad you joined in here.
Check out Snowman in the morning.
Absolutely. Make sure that you're joining in the chat as well. Make your comments because we want to see what you're talking about. Who do you think is the best conference? I know most people are going to say SEC, but you know, the reality is again, you got 2 or 3 teams out there. I will never say that the Pac-10 or the Big 12 is the best conference.
See, I knew you were gonna say that. That's why I was just about to say the Pac-12, just because. The Pac-12 making a comeback, bro. They're coming back like light-skinned dudes.
Ooh, let's pump the brakes there because there's several things that's wrong with the Pac-12. And some of it has nothing to do with them. They play late because they're on the West Coast, so no one watches them. That's number one. Number 2, past USC, what you got? Who you got out there? And the Pac-12 should be the Pac-10. Thank you. I said it right. I know what it is, but I know what it should be.
Man, there you go. They ain't left yet. Calm down.
But I'm just who does the Pac-12 have besides USC this year?
Utah. I mean, you know, I was joking. I know the Pac-12 not the. And UCLA's balling right now, dog.
Stop it.
And Oregon's making a comeback. Come on, Jay Stoggs.
Not one of those cats is ranked. None of them are ranked in the top 25.
Yeah, they are.
USC is the only one ranked in the top 25.
I mean, hold on, bro. No, UCLA's ranked 12th. Utah's ranked 13th, and Washington is 25th. And Oregon Ducks are ranked 6th.
No, they're not.
Man, the rankings just came out tonight, dog. I gotta lie to you.
I know.
See, you know, but you got your little horn frog on there. What the hell is a horn frog anyway? You know what I'm saying? Frog. It's a reptile.
It's actually like a lizard
on it. Yeah,
it's a lizard.
It's not even a frog.
It's kind of like a lizard. It's a reptile.
No one can even
it squirts blood out of its eye.
Yes, you know reptile dysfunction. Sorry, that was a bad joke. It's okay though.
It is a bad joke. And with that, moving, baby. So let's just ask a simple question right here, and then we'll move on to second down. With the CFP the way it is now, again, this is the first week of the rankings. We talked about this beforehand.
Second week.
Yeah, the second week just came out today. If TCU wins out, they should stay in the playoffs. Michigan still has to play Ohio State.
Right.
Bama's out. Georgia should run the table. Right?
Yeah.
Should run the table. If Ohio State wins, beats Michigan, who gets that 4th spot? And LSU is 6.
Oh, I need to see it. It depends. You know, like you know how it goes with the committee. If there's if there might be a 1-loss SEC team, like say if Tennessee, let's say Tennessee goes and wins the rest of their games, but they won't go to the SEC championship game because Georgia will go for the East because they represent them, right?
That's facts, no man. Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna say they're gonna try to get a Tennessee back in there.
You think so?
Man, it all depends on how it plays. Like, where's the whole ranking in the top 25?
If it wasn't raining, Georgia, I think would have put more points on them boys.
I mean, Georgia's real though. They beat the brakes off. They beat the brakes off of Oregon earlier this year, and Oregon's looked pretty damn good. I know you're gonna laugh. Oregon's looked pretty good with Bo Nix at quarterback after the Georgia loss. Man, you know who Bo Nix is, bro.
Man, I guess I know you root for the Pac-12, dude, but
hey, don't hate me. I can't talk about my conference because you know it is what it is, dog. So now I gotta keep this thing moving along.
I hear you, man. Hey, you know what? We're gonna keep this thing going. Let's see. Georgia's getting no respect, and they're defending. I think they're starting to get it. I think they are because especially with this last ranking.
Bro, I'm with Snowman for stocks. There's been a lot of questions about what they were capable of, and it's just like, yo, that they lost a lot of They won a lot of guys off that defense got drafted and went to the NFL. Yes, they lost a lot of pieces. Kirby Smart has put together some damn good recruiting classes since being there, and it's not like the Jimbo Fisher recruiting classes. It's the recruiting classes, that have come through and play. Because right now, A&M had the number one recruiting class last year. I heard 7 of those 25 freshmen are looking to go into the portal this year already.
Dude, how about this? I think it's the number 2 linebacker in the nation decommitted from A&M this week.
Dude, what the A&M's record is awful.
Decommitted. That's a big problem. Does Jimbo stay after the season? I know it's a lot of money.
There's a lot of money in that buyout. But there was a picture on Twitter. And I'm gonna find it, I'm gonna retweet it. Y'all check out at BG Sports Buzz. Right now, at the same time their year contracts or years tenured at A&M, Jimbo Fisher has a worse record than Kevin Sumlin did before he got fired. And they ran the man out of town. They ran him out quick, fast, in a hurry. Somebody better call the U-Haul and get Jimbo shit packed up. It's time to go. But he ain't gonna go nowhere. Hey man, you already had like 3 boosters said they come out there and they'd pay the buyout.
I'm saying when you start getting decommits at this point during the season, it's a problem. It's a problem. All right, let's go ahead. Second down. Fans of the cheeseheads, as they like to call themselves, are now calling for some love in Green Bay because they ain't got no more love for their number 1 quarterback, Douche Dodgers. Do you think this is an overreaction? I mean, this dude is a $50 million quarterback, right?
He is, but let's call it what it is, Jay. You just call the dude Douche Dodgers.
I've been calling him that.
And you don't like him. Some of the fans in Green Bay may be calling him the same thing right now. Green Bay is struggling. I mean, I used to give Aaron Rodgers the out like, oh, he doesn't have any help. They haven't drafted receivers for him. But at the same time, you haven't restructured your goddamn contract to help get anybody else in. So do you really want to win? You got paid. You didn't want Devontae Adams to get paid. So now, he gone. Snowman, hey, he might be a fraud.
He has been a fraud.
We got the Popos out looking for him right now.
Even before the Super Bowl, that defense helped him out. Okay. Now look, he's got the passing and all that because he's had some really good receivers, but dude, that dude is a douche. Okay, straight up. Now, should they be calling for love at this point? No, because you have a $50 million quarterback. You don't bench a $50 million quarterback, do you?
Why not?
Because it's $50 million. No, I want something. I want him to feel this pain, endure this. So at the end of the season, it's not going to be a question of whether we cut him or not.
Why'd you pay him? I mean, you paid him, but why did you draft the dude Love in the first round? Didn't you draft him to come in and be?
Yeah. Yes. Only 8 times. You're correct. They got beat by Detroit. That right there, you're done. You got beat by Detroit.
Mm-hmm. He did. You're right. You are right.
So at that point, it's a done deal, but you cannot bench him because he's, again, a $50 million quarterback.
Hey, man, Dan Campbell said he got them dudes biting knees, ankles, and scratching. Remember the press conference, and we get knocked down, we're going to fall down, and we're going to bite his ankle.
We're going to bite his ankle.
Dan Campbell said it best, bro.
I have enough. I'd like to hear you guys. Hey, let's go. Let's do it. I'm down. I know I began. I'm down. Let's do it.
So he said, Snowman said he'd like to air us on his radio network. Hey, we'll talk about that, man.
Let's talk.
Hey, we're open to all things. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I never say no before listening to a conversation, brother.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
It's got to happen.
But facts are facts. No, you don't bench him yet. But
bench him. Who cares?
No.
They're done.
No. No. You don't bench him.
Okay.
You don't bench 50 million. You don't do that.
That gonna get benched for Cooper Rush if he mess up.
Cooper Rush ain't 50 million. That dude's like league minimum, bro.
Yeah, but you would bench the $40 million Dak. That's the comparison I'm making.
Nah,
I know Cooper Rush is playing for like 4 quarters of snow cone and a pickle. I know that. I got you, bro.
Nah, you can't bench him because again, it just doesn't make any sense. Financially, doesn't make sense. All right, third down. So the trash can beating, buzzer shirt buzzing, World Series cheating Astros have figured it out. I guess how not to cheat and still win. Big shout out though, to the manager, the bench coach, that Dusty Baker. I shout him out. He did the thing. Everyone counted him out. But how do you feel about the Stros winning? I know all the Philly fans are sad, but he didn't have a chance.
Can I say this? And maybe I shouldn't have gone this way when I looked at it. I have no ties to Philadelphia at all. So I was rooting for the old black man that I cheered for when he was the Giants manager. I wanted, and hey, one of 3 black managers to win a World Series, dog.
That's crazy.
All time. So, hey, shout out to the Stros. Now, the cheating scandal was something big. That's all my wife talks about. I hate the cheating ass Astros. They beat my Dodgers because they cheated. I hate the cheating ass. Okay, that was like 4 years ago. Let it go. They ain't been proved to cheat this year. Let it go. It's over.
That we know of. No.
You know what they say? He who lives in a glass house should not be throwing stones. I ain't got time to be mad at the Astros. Shit. Hey, we all have done something that we shouldn't have done in life, right?
You know what, Snowman? That part right there is true. And look, I root for the Rangers, so I automatically hate the Stros. But it's the fact that they are a professional hitting ball club, but they also have pitching. And that is what sucks. And that's what sucks for Philly was the fact that they got out-pitched. They got outplayed. They got out-hit, out-pitched, outplayed. That's just what it was. They stole one. They stole the first one. But after that, the Stros said, okay, playtime's over.
Right.
I'm about to give it to you.
Right, man. Crazy, dog. Hey, but I give credit when credit was due. It was a good series. They found a way to dig down and get it done. They won. I was in Houston this past weekend visiting my son for his birthday. Jackson State and Texas Southern played right across the street from Minute Maid Park. It was cuckoo bananas right there. And I was like, let's hurry up and get out of here before this baseball game let out. These fools ought to be celebrating everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Everywhere.
But, I don't feel a certain way anymore. Like when the whole cheating controversy of stealing the signals and everything happened the way it did, I was like, yo, they need a severe punishment, but let's move on. You can't be surprised or mad at anything, Jay, because these fools been cheating forever. They've been around steroids and everything else for so long. How are we mad now that they stole some signals?
Man, it's baseball is just one of those games where it's the spirit of the game, the spirit of the rules. You don't do that. You don't pitch inside, and you don't. If you hit my batter, I gotta hit yours.
I hate that. I hate that unwritten rule stuff.
It's
the unwritten rule of baseball is, man, shut it. It is what it is, dog.
But you're good with the Stros, man. In my opinion, man, I wish both of them could have lost. To be honest with you, I hate both places.
Now, do you hate the Philadelphia Phillies just because you hate the Philadelphia Eagles and you're a Dallas Cowboys fan?
All of Philadelphia.
So you hate the 76ers too?
Philadelphia. All of them.
Yeah, you call me a hater.
I'm not a hater.
But you hate Philly.
But I hate them, man.
Hey, it makes sense.
Thank you. Appreciate you dropping in, Snowman. Make sure that y'all check out Snowman in the morning with Coach Johnson. Make sure that y'all do that, man. Hey, love you guys. We'll talk soon, man. We'll definitely talk soon. We say the Sixers suck. Yes, sir. Let's go. Don't trust that process because the process is broke. I hate all of it.
Hey, Chubby James Harden out for a little while. I mean, he just got hurt.
Who cares?
Wow. Wow.
Look, if it wasn't going to be him, it'd be Embiid. They can't just play on the same court at the same
Let me
time.
know how you really feel. God dang.
I mean, those are facts. Those are facts.
Hey, if you're in here watching the show right now, man, please make sure you hit that thumbs up and like the show. Please make sure you hit that thumbs up and like the show, man.
Yo, what up, Pete? Hate the Eagles too, man. Glad you're here. Glad
Hey,
you're here.
man. Now, my boy P is a real true Eagles fan.
I love it.
That's one thing I told, I ran it. It's funny. Now, Pete and I went to college together. How we bump into each other in Houston?
That's the way it is, man.
You know what I'm saying? But we bump into each other in H-Town, man. And I told Pete, and I said, man, Pete always been a real true Eagles fan. And he ain't never been one to be on the bad. Even good or bad, he always liked that ugly ass Kelly Green and Gray. I don't know why.
Man, I hate it, bro. Hey, appreciate you, Granger 12 coming in. Appreciate the support. Make sure that you do hit that like button. Appreciate the support. Yes, 1,000 supporters. We definitely want to hit that 2K.
Hey, man. Styles, Granddaughter 12, man, is probably one of our biggest supporters, man. He's always watching the content, sharing the content, and trying to get more people to come on it. He even gave me an idea of a short to run here soon. So, Granddaughter, I took that idea, I put it in the bank, and I'm gonna drop that here real soon.
Let's do that.
Big Game Entertainment's journey to 1,000 subs, man, and I'm gonna put that out there for you, man. I really am.
Hey, come through, Pete. Hey, come through, man. Want to make sure I see you. Look, I like fans of football, okay? Whatever team you support, I'm a fan with you, all right? I love football. I love sports. Anything with points, scores, I'm down with it. Just understand I may not like your team. So that is what it is.
Hater.
No one's a hater as much as
Hey, man, I'm a habitual line stepper. I admit that part, but I'm not a hater, bro.
Bro, it is what it is. Hey, let's get to this fourth down.
Ooh, because this is gonna sound like some hate in my heart. And I love the dude who got the job though, bro. I really do.
Yo,
Jeff Saturday was a teammate of mine.
So if you've been under a rock here, Sports Rock, apparently Indianapolis Colts and Jim Irsay said, you know what, Frank Reich, you're out of here. We're not going to look to the bench. We're not going to look within our organization. No. That dude on TV used to play for us. Jeff Saturday. Yo, come on, man. Come through.
Oh,
bro,
man.
What? Look, I you know what? I have nothing to say on this. I'm going to leave it to you.
You do. You have something to say. You'll respond to what I have to say. Now
you got the spotlight, brother.
I mean, in all honesty, this happened. I said, I hit him with a classic middle school student answer. Somebody said, "Hey man, Jeff Saturday gonna be named interim coach." I said, "Wait, what?" Jeff Saturday, ESPN, Jeff Saturday, analyst, ESPN, breaking down on Get Up and the guests on First Take and NFL count. All Jeff Saturday, yeah. I said, Colts Ring of Honor. Jeff Saturday, my former teammate from the University of North Carolina, starting off at Pro Bowl center. They said, yeah, Jeff gonna get the interim job. I was like,
what's up, John? Hey, man, 3 years of high school coaching.
You telling me that everybody you had on your staff that you could have hired, and this is my whole thing. I'm not saying Jeff Saturday can't be a good coach, right? But you go to someone outside the organization who's not even there for all the day-to-day to know what's really going on. Now, let's call it what it is. Frank Reich, he and I'm gonna use this word lightly. I shouldn't use it. My wife said I shouldn't use it, but I'm gonna have to say it to really emphasize it. He fucked up when Matt Ryan came in and messed up. He done brought in 2 quarterbacks that couldn't get it done. He went and got Carson Wentz, didn't work. He got Matt Ryan old ass, didn't work. Jim Irsay said, "Oh hell, you gotta go. You ain't working.
Forgetting one.
You're fired."
You're forgetting one.
Huh?
But you're forgetting one. Who? Before him was Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, they got an old. But was Frank Reich? Frank Reich wasn't the coach then. With Phillip Rivers,
Frank was the coach. I think that was his first year because it was like 3 quarterbacks in 3 years.
Okay. So, needless to say, but for me, I'm looking at this staff, right? They got a lot of guys on here with experience. You got on here who's been an NFL head coach before, right? You
Mm-hmm.
don't go to someone who's got some NFL coaching experience that's there for the day-to-day operations to know what's really going on, Jay. You go to, hey, let me call. Hey, Jeff, where you at? You in Bristol? No, I don't think Marvin Harrison's on staff, but Reggie Wayne is. Is the receivers coach. But I'm saying, hey, Jeff, you in Bristol? Hey, I got an idea, man. Are you sitting down? Hey, what about you come just coach the team? Yeah, I know you ain't, coach no college or nothing else, but well, you in the Ring of Honor. It'd be good to have you on the sideline while your name is right above your head in the stadium. What the hell is that? Get the hell out of here with hey. And like I said, the Saturday family, some of the best people in the world. But it reminds me of the same thing we thought about Steve Nash. At least Steve Nash was in the offseason.
Yeah.
And here it is. They always talk about somebody came to me and said, hey, man, how they going to hire him? They ain't got the Rooney Rule. Man, the Rooney Rule doesn't apply for interim, so you can do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You can name your coach. Like I said, not to say that he can't get the job done, but okay, you met this guy for the Colts. He's been on our show. Yeah. Did they call Tariq Glenn also?
Bro, Wentz had 27 TD7 picks and only one of them out. But see, here's the thing with Wentz though. It's that final game to get into that playoffs, man.
He lost the wrong one. He lost the playoff game.
Wrong one.
He lost the wrong one. You were right.
You're right. The numbers bear out, but it's that last one. And Irsay was like, nope. I think, look, I know that's your dude. I know that's your guy, right? But Irsay, here's what I heard this theory, and I think it's true. I think Jeff Saturday's hire is just to clear out everybody else. They don't want to hire anyone that's on the staff now because at the end of the season, they're going to clear it out.
So let them finish. They're not going to fix nothing, Jay. You think, you think the Carolina Panthers about to keep my man as the interim coach, although he's doing okay. Hicks he's not about to be the coach. That whole staff gone. Yeah. I don't want my old D-line coach Jay to have to pack up and leave Carolina, but his ass probably gone with that staff. You can name an interim coach on staff and still let everybody go when the season over. That's going to be expected because the new coach going to bring his own people in. So I feel you like my boy Pete. Jeff Saturday, good dude. I love Jeff to death. I don't think Jeff deserved to get this job. It's too many other people qualified to do this shit.
Yep.
And I don't think I was about to say, did you call Tariq Glenn for the same job? Do you get this? If Jeff's I'm gonna just say this shit. I'm so sorry. If Jeff Saturday is an African-American center, does Jim Irsay call him to bring him out the booth to give him this coaching job?
No, we know that.
I'll wait.
We know that. We know that. But I mean, like I said, man, I think that theory, and it's far-fetched, but it's like, look, why would you hire him? It makes no other sense other than saying, you know what? Yeah. I'll fire the rest of them.
You know what I say? Man, Frank Reich whole staff was shit. I don't want none. I can't give none of y'all an interim job. Y'all boo-boo. And if it wasn't for having to finish the season, I would fire everybody right now. That's what he's saying.
He fired the OC the week before. Then he fires the head coach. I mean, he's like, look, if I could have fired all of y'all today, I would.
And they named who's calling plays this week. I saw it come across the NFL ticker.
Wasn't it? It was assistant head coach.
It's one assistant. Yeah, it came.
I think it's assistant QB coach or something like that. The QB coach is calling plays.
And I feel like they drawing plays on. I think they got a Madden play generator on the sideline. They just hitting the button and simulating plays, dog. I'm just saying.
I'm dead, boy. You stupid.
Yeah. Hey, Jay Styles. I know what you say.
Yeah.
To that right now. I know what you say that. Yeah.
Oh hell no! 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 Oh hell no!
Oh hell no!
That's right, folks. It's the portion of this show where we look at things like a Jeff Saturday hire as a oh hell no. throughout the week.
That really could be the segment, man.
I think that's going to, man.
I still got one just because, but shit, you're right, dog. It's it.
Man, go for it. If you had, I know now you're just taking this week, and I say go.
My bad. I thought you was gonna say something. So like Jay Stock said, every time, man, there's something in the sports world that makes us just shake our head and say, "Oh hell nah." This week for me, the overrated Clemson Tigers to go out to South Bend, Indiana, to go to Notre Dame and lay a goose egg and get beat 21-0, and you're supposed to be a top 4 team in the country and come away with the L the way you did is a straight oh hell no for me. I said it before in the show, and I'm saying it again now. And I said it to anyone else. I don't like talking about young men that are trying to live their dreams playing ball. But DJ Ugale, if I said it right, whatever, close. I'm so sorry. They say Kanita when it's Canada. God damn it, my name get messed up too. Shut up. DJ Ugale is not that dude. He's not that guy. He does not have what it takes. He'll still probably get a shot in the league, but he better go on the clipboard because he doesn't have the intangibles to go be that starter to me. You know what I'm saying? So Clemson Tigers, Clemson Tiger fans, you get big games. Oh hell no this week.
Man. For me, it has got to be the Falcons.
Oh man. Oh damn. Yes.
The Falcons are now becoming the Raiders in the fact that they, you know how the Raiders Raider? The Falcons are falconing now, right? They got the game. You have the game. Run the ball. Don't turn it over. But what do? They catch the ball, trying to fight for yards. And hey, I'm just going to take the ball from you, run it all the way down the other way, score a win. Falcons, you are the oh hell no this week. Stop Falcons. Don't Raider. You're Raidering this. Don't be a verb, okay? Don't be a verb. You're being a verb. Because now I just say, oh, you falconed that. You almost had it, but you falconed it.
You falconed it. Hey man, big low. Hey Smitty, we gotta holler at you about Coach. Falconing now. I'm gonna use next time we have the round table, I'm gonna use the word falconing. Jay Styles made up a word, and I'm gonna use it on the next NFC South round table. You better believe it in my boozy voice.
What's up, Wallace?
Hey, Wallace. Why the Falcons falconing right now, dog?
They are falconing, Wallace. Good to see you, bro. Appreciate you being here, but
you need to talk to your team, man. Bad when Big Boy picked up the fumble, was running it, and the ghost of the Mercedes-Benz don't stripped him. Because didn't nobody touch his big ass. It had to be the ghost did a sack punch and stripped the balls out. Because it just said whoop, like he was carrying around a greased pig, and it just fell out. And the Chargers got it back and Wynn scored. Damn, man. Falcons, I'm sorry.
Falcons falconing.
Right.
They falconed it. They definitely falconed it. All right. So, there it is. Hit me up, Big Low. Hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Twan, Schmitty, hit me up, man. Hit me up. Wallace, I don't know what to tell you, brother.
Speaking of the NFL, let's go.
So, some things have been going on this week. You know, first of all, what's going on? Bridget, good to see you. Hit that 1,000. Let's go.
Yo, Bridget, welcome. Hey, Bridget, if I don't know if you noticed, there's a $sign down in that chat box now because we have finally hit 1,000. So thank all y'all who's been helping pub the show and get it out there. So happy for all these new followers and man, we've been getting some praise on the content, Jay. So, a big shout out to the Buff Nerd for helping construct the new and improved Big Game Sports Buzz. I do have to give the Buff Nerd some credit because he thinks outside the box. That's what nerds do.
I'm going to take that as a compliment.
Straight compliment, dog. Straight compliment.
It feels backhanded, but that's okay. I guess that's my nerdism going.
That's nothing but a compliment to you, brother, man.
You see, I appreciate you, Bridget, though. I appreciate everybody that subscribed. And again, like, subscribe, and share as well, and smash that bell so you know when content for Big Game Sports Buzz and Big Game Entertainment is on. In between these lines here. So, as I was saying, we're talking about Josh Allen.
Oh,
man, big blow to the Bills. Is it over? Is their season over? Can we go ahead and just crown? Should we crown Kansas City as the champs?
I'm not gonna say crown Kansas City yet, but for them playing the way they played, with Tyreek Hill being gone, and people said that the defense is gonna be vulnerable, Kansas City still looks okay. They're in a better position than I thought. But Rex Ryan said on NFL Countdown, "Don't be surprised if the Jets win this game." And I thought he was crazy because he's a guy that coached butt fumble, so I didn't think that that he knew what the hell he was talking about. Lo and behold, man, they ran the ball, they threw it well, and they got it done. So big shout out to them.
Appreciate you, Bridget. Shout out to that. But the Falcons, NFC South winning.
Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the chat. That's what I'm gonna do. Hey, Big Low got his thing. I'm about to steal something. I'm about to sneak something.
Yeah, we're gonna get that.
So we're gonna come up with something. But whoop whoop. That's the sound of the chat.
Hey, Bridget, I appreciate you. Bridget, yeah. I don't know about the Falcons winning this.
No, they're not, because the Buccaneers gonna win the South.
Ooh.
As ugly as it's gonna be, the Bucs are gonna win the South.
Isn't Carolina leading it? Or
no, we're in first place now because we have a better overall record. They did beat us head to head, but the win still gave us sole possession of the lead. And
that's so nasty, bro. Y'all are still below 500.
Shut up. We're 4-5. I know. Damn it.
Brady. Yo, Jets defense is legit.
Yeah,
it is legit. It is legit. And they did.
Sauce Gardner. Let's go ahead and say it. NFL Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year. I'm sorry. I think he's state claiming that the way he plays, man. He's playing like a vet, and he's locking people up left and right. They get pressure up front. The linebackers are solid. The Jets aren't bad. And think about it. They gave away the game a couple weeks ago when Zach Wilson threw the ill-advised pass. The pick. It's just stupid. You know what I mean? So,
bro, they were ready to go ahead and sit him down.
Hey, I thought about it. He needed to go to timeout. Like a kid, go stand your ass in the corner. You in timeout, fool.
You know what I mean? But I do think, you're gonna have some good. I think Kansas City and I think Miami. Tua's back. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, Bridget. Yeah, we'll see. Whooping. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, it's the last season of the year. Bridget, you going straight for the whoop ass? Hey, Wallace is right, Jay. The NFC East, who I teased all the time last year and called the NFC least, is now probably the best NFC conference division out there. And the NFC South is boo-boo. It's a poop emoji. I can say it.
Can we say the NFC East is the best? I think we can say that.
Yeah, you look at the North with Green Bay, Detroit, Chicago, and Minnesota, which we're going to talk about here in a second.
Yeah.
And then you look at the West with San Francisco, Seattle, the Rams, and Arizona. Then you look at the South with the Bucs. I'm gonna say the East is the best right now. With the Cowboys is a one-loss team. Wait, no, one loss and two. I'm sorry, y'all lost. You lost to the Buccaneers. I wanted to just say that, Jay. I knew y'all had 2 losses. Hey man, let me have it right now. Let me have it
right now.
Yeah, let me have it right now because we went.
We played today.
If and buts and candy nuts, we'd have a Merry Christmas. Go on with that bulldog. Go on. You know my saying.
You know what, Bridget? I don't like you for saying this. The Cowgirls, really? They beating the Falcons, though.
Bridget,
I bet you that.
Bridget, let him have it. Let him have it.
The East is the best this year, Wallace. Thank you. Nah,
the East is the best this year, man. We'll give it to the East.
They are. But I mean, this East. When you look at that Jets game, that was surprising. Yeah, the Jets are legit, and we talked about that at the beginning of the season when they drafted and said, "Man, they are making moves to really go after this thing."
We did say that in our draft show.
I told you, man. That's one of the teams to watch out for, and Detroit as well. They're just right there. That's the thing. They're not getting blown out.
They can't stop anybody. They can't stop anybody. That's the problem, man.
This thing, Bridget. There are 2 types of fans in the NFL.
Here we go.
Who root for the Cowboys and those who root against. That's it. Y'all can root for y'all other little team, whatever, but
Bridget,
everybody watches us. Everybody watches.
So you saying this, man, whatever. Pittsburgh's got a better fan base than Dallas.
I can't wait to get that sound. You know what?
Wait.
Wait.
Oh,
Whatever. But no, I think when you look at that, and you look around the league, yeah, NFC East is going to be a beast. They're going to have two teams into the playoffs. You know, the NFC South has been very surprising. The AFC West has been very surprising in how lackluster they. The Raiders raidering, and then especially with Denver, I thought they would be better than what they are, but maybe it's time. Maybe the experiment is over there. Right?
It's
Maybe
not an
it's over there.
experiment, but think about it. You have nothing else to really go help support Rush, who Jerry Judy's your only wide receiver. Your tight end gets hurt at the beginning of training camp.
Yeah.
There's not a lot. The O-line is not what it needs. I mean, you thought paying him a big contract was going to save you as soon as you added him to the team? Nah.
Well, I mean, they thought. I mean, that's what they thought. Yeah.
Point, the Jets have been working on building that team, and the Lord knows they had a lot of practice at draft picks because they've been bad the last couple of years, bro. So you're right. You're very right.
Those are facts. But I think what happened, and there were rumors that they were trying to trade Jerry Jeudy before the deadline.
They were shopping him, Jay.
They were shopping him.
What they said was supposedly like that last win they had, that him and Russell built a good enough chemistry that they didn't want to take the one weapon that he had.
Yeah.
Hey, my boy Big Sam, you right. It could be the coach in Denver because he did try a 64-yard field goal like a jackass in the game against against the Seattle Seahawks on that Monday night. So you were correct, buddy. It could be the coach there as well. Yeah. That was dumb.
Well, I mean, I think what they thought was, well, Manning came there for what?
I feel
a couple of years, first year, but thinking that, hey, he was good enough. He should have known the system well enough that he could step right in, but no, he's not. And Geno is showing that, hey, you know what? I am the man here. So, and I know that's a different conference, but we're talking about Geno looking like something better.
Geno said, I didn't write him back. I didn't write him back, though. They wrote me off. I didn't write him back.
And I think it was just the fact that we thought Russ could play anywhere.
Now, Sierra's playing quarterback. They might be good because. Shut up, James. That's her man wife. Sorry.
Ooh.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Oh.
She got the move.
But hey, when they said this, I was like, they overselling it to us, y'all. Yeah. I was like, did y'all watch the same Denver Broncos team that I watched last year? And then you trade away your best defensive asset in Chubb to get the pressure that he does on the quarterback. The man ain't did nothing but play good and probably going to want an extension when it's all said and done. And Miami already did that. The Denver Broncos had no plans on really trying to revamp that team yet. Now, I think this offseason is going to be a different story because they know they got to go build the offensive line around Russ, get him a couple more weapons to be able to catch the ball, and they're going to work on that. But going into this season, hey, man, everybody else drank that Kool-Aid. I didn't even sip it. I was like, man, I seen this team play.
But I think also you lose Chubb towards the middle of the season, but also Von Miller is gone. So now the heart of your defense is gone. It's just not what it was.
But Jay, so that proved my point. You trade away Von Miller last year in the middle of the season, like, whatever, bye. We'll build later. And you help him go get a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Denver wasn't trying to get ready to win, man. They tore it up, bro.
That's facts. So, last point that we want to make in between the lines, and we talked about this was, there's some rumors swelling, and this was at the beginning of the season. People were trying to figure out how or why or when. But, there's some rumblings that OBJ might be coming to Dallas. He might be making some people sick. I know, man. I know it. No. Yeah, they got that Walmart money, but, it is what it is in Denver. But hey,
man.
Jerry got all the bucks, all the money.
Yeah, he ain't spending it to keep baby mamas quiet.
Hey, man, she's 24. Come on now.
I'm sorry.
Girl, she grown. She ain't no baby no more.
She ain't no baby. You right.
She ain't no baby no more.
Hey, man, we'll say this. Can Odell Beckham just get healthy and take his ass somewhere? I'm sick of hearing about it. Because first it's like, oh, he's going to go to New Orleans. Oh, he's considering Tampa. He might stay in L.A. Let's call it what it is. Odell is looking to get on a contender. I ain't mad at him. You got choices and selections when you're healthy enough to go do that. Come to Dallas. Just don't put no half-naked young men on boats like you did when you was up in New York. Can't have it. Don't want to see it. You know, you in Cowboy country, so he might be at Valley Ranch with a Stetson hat on, his shirt off, and some jeans and some boots, talking about giddy up. You know what I'm saying?
So we doing it.
I don't want to see all that, bro.
I don't want to see it either. All I want to see is him getting that double team that's going to help CeeDee Lamb.
But I don't think he demands a double team anymore. His second ACL tear in 3 years, 2 years, 3 years. I mean, whatever it is, he's not that same OBJ that goes deep and burns every single now. He's legit. But you know what? He's a great half. Do I think he improves the Cowboys wide receiver room? Not just yes, hell yes.
Oh yes.
Just his knowledge of the game alone.
I don't think he's going to wait for the playoffs to hop on a contender. I think because I think the other part was, and I think other teams were waiting to see how he would respond, because this is around the time that he would start to be available for any team that he signed with that ACL.
Yeah.
Right. So around week 9, week 10, they're starting to see, okay, what does he really look like? You know, does he have his maneuverability? You know, can he still do it? And if he can, I mean, he doesn't have to be the man here. He just has to be a man here, right? You got CeeDee Lamb, you got Gallup, and you got Brown. So you put OBJ in the mix. You don't double team him.
Yeah, because you don't even know the rest of them wide receivers.
No, you don't. You know what I'm saying? But
giddy up.
What's up, Rich? Good to see you, man. Look, giddy up, get a touchdown. Look, all we need really, and my reality for him, if he gets signed this week, I'm not saying he will, but if he gets signed this week or next week, from this point on, that gives him about 5 or 6 games, right? And we're talking against like the Commanders. We're talking about, really just not good teams, right? On that side of the ball.
Yeah.
He can get, 4 or 5 touchdowns. That's all I'm looking for. 4 or 5 touchdowns. I don't care about the yards. Get 4 or 5 touchdowns, right? Be a threat on the other side. Man, come on. It's that's what it is. Yes, the Chiefs got everybody, but they playing though. And in the simple fact that everyone thought the Chiefs were going to go down because of Tyreek Hill leaving. But here's what's crazy. Both Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill are poised. They're both like number 1 in passing yards and number 1 in receiving yards. So think about that.
Hey, man, but think about that running game. The rookie Pacheco, I think he was like a 6th round draft pick, and he's starting over Carl Edwards-Helaire right now. They found a gem in him helping get things done. Juju Smith-Schuster's rejuvenated himself there because he can still be number. And when you got Kelsey, you don't need a true number 1 wide receiver because your tight end is your number 1, right?
No.
So Juju Smith-Schuster can play decent football and not have the pressure of the world on his back. It helps a lot.
Yep. Absolutely.
But Hey, I know we got to move. You snuck Odell Beckham in.
I did.
Hey, so y'all make sure if y'all want to hear a little bit more of Cowboys talk, tune in to Jay Styles, the Buff Nerd, and Trey Collis on Cowboys Cutting Up on Big Game Entertainment. And that's another thing, guys. If y'all following Big Game Sports Buzz, go find our other channel as well, too. Big Game Entertainment on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
And follow that. But the Cowboys Cutting Up, they do a good job. And every now and then I get on there just to hate on the Cowboys because it's fun. So, Bridget, if you want to come on the Cowboys show and throw a lot of shade at Cowboys, just go check out Jay Styles Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central Time while he talking about the Dallas Cowgirls. All right, my bad. Now, Jay Styles' favorite segment of the show is coming up next. That's right, y'all. all over the sports world, all over in life. You see these memes, they come up with ideas. They name about 4 or 5 different things that are all desirable, and yet you have to have one to go. Jay Styles, I changed it up. I made it real easy for you, bro. It's going to be a quick one tonight. One got to go. Flats or drums? Chicken wings we're talking about tonight. One's got to go. Flats or drums?
Flats. Let's go.
What? You
Flats.
a drum dude? Why?
Let's go.
Why you like drums?
I mean, what?
I
Man,
need to know. I need to know why.
That's a lot of work, man. That's a lot of work on them flats.
Nah, man. I watched the YouTube video on how to eat a flat, push it down, pull it out,
take
all
it.
the meat.
Yeah.
Done deal,
I know.
bro.
Hey, look, I'm a chicken connoisseur. I'm still not doing that work.
Hey, man. Well, we're gonna see this weekend where you
That's right.
How you eat these big game wings. But when it comes down to it, hey, drums got to kick rocks, dog. I'm a flats guy all day long, baby. I feel you, Wallace. I feel you.
Appreciate you. Yo, that's all big game right there. That dude right there. He's not just about looks. He actually can do some stuff.
Yo, hey, big games, big bite, baby. I didn't get big on accident. Hey,
drums.
It's all good, man.
Yo, but you know what time it is, though.
It's time, baby. Let's do this.
Let's get it.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
That's right, y'all. It's time for the top 5, where some people, they have a top 100, top 50, a top 25. They even punk out and do a top 10. But here on Big Game Sports Buzz, we do a top 5. Who's in, who's out. This week, top 5 college basketball programs of all time. There you go. So
he said time.
Wallace, I thought we were cool, man. I thought we were cool. We are not, sir.
Yeah, Wallace, he thought you was on his team.
I thought you were.
Wallace, you are cool. Cool enough to know that you don't eat the drums, that you got to kill them flats, man.
Man, let's get into this, dude.
Let's get into this.
Hey, Jay. Yeah.
So, first Jay Styles wanted to do a top 5 teams this year. I ain't done my homework yet. I'm not ready this year. But when we talk about
I help him out.
NCAA basketball, storied franchises, there's a lot. They like to call them blue bloods. And everybody has their own definition of what a true blue blood is and what it is. Now, these are the teams that always stick out to me in my mind that, my grandfather instilled in me a long time ago. Hey, number 5, North Carolina Tar Heels. Wait.
Yep.
No, I messed that up. 5? No, that's not my number 5. UCLA is my number 5, excuse me. Bill Walton, Lou Alcindor, John Wooden, you know what I'm saying, the O'Bannon brothers. UCLA has had some great story programs, and they've even made some great runs lately in the NCAA tournament. So I wrote down one twice, and I apologize. UCLA is my number 5. Number 4, Kentucky. I mean, Jamal Mashburn, all those guys back in the day. Tubby Smith was a great coach.
There you go.
Adolph Rupp, the arena's named after him, even though he didn't want black players, so he got beat by him. You know what I'm saying? But Kentucky is that program. And Calipari has come in to kind of carry that on, and however he gets them. One and done, he's cranking out guys to the NBA. Yeah. Kansas Jayhawks, man. I go back to the days of remembering Danny Manning and always remember, and that's where I remember Roy Williams from before he even took over the North Carolina job. Okay. Kansas was always a great story program, great players that they put out, but always competitive. I don't think you can hardly remember a year when Kansas was down. Now I think they probably had a few, but it's been has been a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I got Jayhawks.
It's pretty good.
Number 2, the North Carolina Tar Heels. I love the North Carolina Tar Heels. Dean Smith, back in the day, that program, they were on TV all the time. ESPN, I think, made me fall in love with the Carolina Tar Heels program back in the day. And so it's hard not to have them in this top 5. Then the team I hate.
Everybody hates.
But you got to give respect when respect is due. And I'm really interested to see how they do without this man on the sideline. The program that Mike Krzyzewski built at Duke University in Durham, North Carolina. The Duke Blue Devils are my number one top 5 college franchises all time. If you can call it a franchise.
Yeah. A program. We'll call it a program.
Here it is. Basketball program. Go,
but we know it's
Devils.
franchise.
Although I want them to lose every time they touch the
floor. Every year.
Hey,
and they have
Duke
players
is the Alabama of basketball to me.
That's it. And they have players you love to hate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Christian Laettner being number 1 on everybody's list.
I don't know why everybody hate Christian.
Everybody.
Everybody called him a bum, and he actually had a 13-year NBA career, man, that a lot of people don't realize.
He was decent. I mean, he's one of the greatest college basketball players of all time. I'm with you on just about 4 of your 5, bro. I have UCLA at 5. I have Kentucky at 3. I have UNC at 2 and Duke at 1. But for my 4, I had to put them in there. Let's go Cougs, baby. U of H. Come on, man. 5 Slamma Jamma. I mean, that's it. What? Now, are you kidding me? Bro, they are in the playoffs every year. They win the Conference USA. They dang near won last year, the year before last. I'm telling you, U of H.
Yeah, they ran it. Nevada ran into Houston in the Sweet 16 a couple years ago. They ran into
that buzzsaw.
Really, that's your top 5, bro. I can't be mad at you.
Let's go, Cougs.
Houston's not in the top 5 storybook programs. I mean, I don't think so. Then they lose to NC State and Rick. Jim Valvano back in the
day.
It's okay.
But they were there. James, they were there.
Okay. All right. Cool. Hey, man, that's a great top 5.
Man.
Great top 5, man. I ain't argue with you. That's your list, man. Great top 5, dog.
Whatever. We always argue. I'm surprised though Gonzaga didn't make the list. You know what I'm surprised about, and I really thought about this was Georgetown.
Hey, man, I wanted to give John Thompson some love, bro. I wanted to give the Georgetown Hoyas some love. They just kind of fell off the earth the last couple of years.
They did. They really did.
They're up there for me. That's even like I'm not an Indiana guy. Indiana's one of those programs that was, but no. I mean, you do this to us every week. You come up with a top 5, and we gotta tough that shit out, bro.
That's what I'm saying, man. People punk out and they do the top 10, but not here. We do top 5. But hey, I want to thank everybody for being here. Appreciate you coming in, making sure that you always keep us live and on our toes. Thank you for subscribing. Again, share. We want to keep spreading the love to everybody. We really, really appreciate it. I'm stop.
You got a big appetite, but you're not big game.
I can't wait to eat these drums. You better have some drums too.
Hey, man.
Have off flat, see what happens.
Hey, I'm going country on you. I'm frying the whole wing, drum, flat, and tip. So
I'm down with it.
You got to break them up yourself, bro. Hey, Wallace, appreciate you for tuning in and catching it, man. We really, really, really do appreciate you showing all the love you've been showing, man. Much appreciated, brother. Much appreciated.
Sure.
Hey, but
us out here.
For that dude right there, the Above Nerd, I'm your boy, Big Game James. You have been watching Big Game Sports Buzz on Big Game Entertainment.
Dope. It's a dope group.